Hey there, everybody. I'm Alex. Welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I am going to do Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node spread called Your Breakthrough Point. I really enjoy doing these. I think it's been about a week and a half, but I just found it to be such, I guess, healing information that I get from these spreads that I really like them. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one for you. Please don't hesitate to hit that like button. It really helps my channel out with the YouTube algorithm, and it's a great energy exchange for tarot. Other than that, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. Did I say welcome, cross watchers? Yes, cross watchers are welcome. Welcome to come on over and spy as well. Okay, so, there you are already. And I'll move the cards around so you can see them a little bit better. Or I will move. What are we moving? What? Okay, guys, sorry. 1 second. I don't even know if I did anything there. Okay. Just one moment as I kind of take in the spread and get the messages. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. So Capricorns, it looks like the Capricorns that this message is for, you are looking, let's see. You're looking to establish a more stable foundation for yourself. Whether it be family life, financial, home life, it's like you're in the building phase of creating a picture for your life that you would like to see for the long term. So this isn't just about a short-term gain, like a little bonus here and there. This isn't about, just meeting somebody you kind of like. Whatever this is, you're really seeking to do something that is sustainable and is going to have an impact on, I'm hearing, you and the generations to come after you. You may or may not have kids, but it's just like, that's how stable of a foundation you're looking to build. Everything that you're trying to do, all the energy that you put forth right now, you're trying to channel it into creating more stability for yourself and more comfort. The crossing energy is temperance. So the problem that you're having right now and your breakthrough point is a little bit about learning how to practice patience. For the Capricorns, this is for, I feel like you find yourself in a lot of positions where you kind of have an inner knowing of when you should act or not act, when you should say things or not say things, but you struggle with actually sticking with your first mind. And in the past, what it's done is created situations and where you may have missed out on opportunities or people or places or things that really could have provided this stable foundation for you or fit into the picture of what you want your stable future to be. Either you missed out or you engaged in things that turned out to be a waste of your time, because it's like, I'm hearing this is like fear-based actions for yourself in the past. And yeah, in the recent past, we have your card, which is the Devil card, but it's also representative of toxic behavior, ways of thinking, obsessions, compulsions, addictions, and I'm actually seeing this more of the negative energy. So again, I think this goes along with what your breakthrough point is for you in this reading, which is learning to not be so, I'm hearing, don't interfere with spirit so much. A lot of you have to learn how to trust your intuition. A lot of you are very intuitive, but the problem is the real world logic gets in the way. And so you're trying to calculate and figure things out. And if they don't make sense in an earthly way, then you go ahead and interject or start to take actions towards trying to adjust or obtain a certain goal that aren't necessarily in line with what spirit says. Like spirit may say, wait, don't take action. In your mind, you're like, but if I don't, I'll miss out. Let's say it's a job opportunity and I need money right now, and spirit's saying, but wait. And then you go ahead and take it, and then something else comes up that you can't you can't even participate or take the opportunity because you've already tied yourself up elsewhere. And little did you know, it was a thing that would lead you to your ultimate destination. So now you're in a place of rest. I think you realize this. So you're trying to not be so compulsive or impulsive. And I don't get impulsive as though it's a snap decision. I think it's an impulsive because I feel like your spirit is fighting with your logical mind a lot, Capricorn. And you're trying to learn to turn down the noise of reason. Because if there's one thing that Capricorns are good at, it's about reasoning and logic and structure and how things are supposed to work. But Spirit says that's not always how things are. And you know this because I'm hearing I gifted you with the connection and intuition, but you're not always listening to me. So this has made the sun kind of elusive to you in the past. You might felt like you were almost close to touching it, reaching it, and then all of a sudden something will always happen, or you would see progress and then it will suddenly stall. So this is in your obstacle or opportunity position. I'm seeing it more like this has been like elusive to you. Spirit is saying, if you just trust me, and this is speaking to those of you who know that you fight your intuition constantly and it doesn't, if you go back and take an honest look at it, it doesn't really work out. It may temporarily give you something, you get something out of it, but in the big picture, it never works out to be what you thought it was, and this is why. So Spirit is saying, if you learn to listen to me, if you listen to the intuitive nudges I give you and the signs, pay attention to the signs that I give you and move forward from a heart space and not a head space, I will gift you with a brand new, passionate, heartfelt beginning, something that feels right, looks right, is right, and leads you to your ultimate destination. But you got to learn to trust me more. So let's take a look, a little bit deeper dive into this. What do we want to use? We use good old right away. We clarify the double energy in the recent past for Capricorn. Again, that is your card. It could represent you being in your power. In this instance, I feel like it just represents some of the habits that you had that proved to be toxic with regard to your outcome, intended outcome. So, overthinking, overanalyzing. Looking too much for the worldly connection to make it make sense, right? I'm hearing looking for things to make mathematical sense. I don't know what that means. 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is so much about you doing research. And okay, so it's like you would take an action and you're immediately looking for the payoff. Or it's like I'm hearing heavy balancing the books energy, which is very smart. But I often say that a lot of times we find our ultimate bliss and happiness in tapping into the energy that's the polar opposite to us. So while planning is good, being detail oriented is good, having a business plan, knowing all the potential outcomes can sometimes be good. But here's the thing, if that's the energy you dwell in 99% of the time, then it goes from good to toxic, and you actually need to tap into that side of you that is a little bit more risky, a little bit more willing to let your spirit and your intuition and God guide you instead of only your head. So 6 of Pentacles equal give and take. It's like you look for situations that provide an earthly proof of payoff. So if you have this business idea and 1 million people are doing it and 85% of people fail at it, then logically you've said to yourself, it's not going to pay off. So let me find something else. You're not following your heart. You're following your wallet. 3 of Pentacles. You're consulting. You're researching. You're on the internet. You're looking at numbers, but Spirit says I am bigger than the numbers. God is saying I am bigger and more capable than these numbers that you keep looking up. And then you do the research and you start doing the work, and what's happened for you time and time again is you get some results. You don't get the results that you've been looking for, the thing, because it's not the thing for you. It's not your passion. Four of Four of Swords. So now you're in the space of, Four of Swords is about rest, reprieve, withdrawal. But I also sometimes get just burnout energy from that. So let's clarify the Four of Swords for Capricorns in the present energy, Spirit, please. Can we clarify the Four of Swords in the present energy? Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and we have Temperance again. So, clarifying the Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, walking away from that which no longer serves you, but also you're walking towards something. What are you walking towards? Your power. Remember, Devil card is your card. Queen of Pentacles is also Capricorn energy. So while the Devil, I think, represented more the toxic side of you, the Queen of Pentacles in this case is now representing more of your light worker energy. So you're realizing that hasn't been working. Something's not right. I really need to tune into who I am as a Capricorn. What drives me? What is my Ace of Pentacles? And tapping into that Temperance energy, which makes sense because it's like you're allowing yourself, for the Capricorns I'm talking to, the pause to try to gain clarity. In that pause, you also need to find how to take that pause energy forward with you in the form of temperance, so that every step along the way you know to stop and check yourself and your actions and make sure that they're in alignment, as above so below. Because severing that connection and only focusing on the below part is limiting your outcomes. So what were you seeking? A more stable foundation. Temperance has been what has been elusive to you. But let's further clarify this Four of Wands to see. And we're going to leave the Temperance card. I'm just moving it out of view. Yeah, I struggle with getting these cards in the frame sometimes. Sorry. Matter of fact, we'll leave Temperance right there as a crossing energy. Let's get a clarifying spread on both of those energies. Like, can we get more details about what Spirit is wanting Capricorns to do to obtain this more stable foundation? We understand the Temperance element. What else is needed for Capricorn to obtain this future at this point where this Four of Swords can be a regular part of this Four of Wands, where it's not so much work, where it's not so hard, is what I'm hearing. Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, yep. Six of Wands. Stop settling for less. You know, you get these ideas in your head, Capricorn, about, not even your head, it's in your heart space. Something resonates with you strongly. A desire, a want, a project, a goal. And it resonates from your heart space on throughout the rest of your body. But when it gets to your head, that's where the problem comes in, and you start taking offers that really don't fulfill you because it's an opportunity. There's something in the cup. It may not be what I wanted, but there's something in the cup. Spirit is saying, stand by, defend the desires of your heart. Doing so will lead you to victory. But when you take all of these detours and looking for that same sun energy, but on a detoured route, you're not going to, it's not even really a detour. If you change your destination and still hope to find that sun energy, it's not going to be there. Because for the Capricorns I'm speaking to, you know when things resonate with you, and then you know when you get in that fear-based way of thinking, because again, we're humans, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. That human experience tells us that we should see some sort of tangible results or proof that this is going to work before we do it. Otherwise, we're taking too much risk. So then you backtrack. So in the obstacle position of your sun energy, Spirit, what does you want us to know about this sun energy? I'm looking for something that even further cements why it's important for Capricorn to focus on their sun. A long time ago, I think I did that reading, Downgrading Your Star Out of Fear. And basically it was about the same energy. And I believe it was for you, Capricorn, because it's like you have an idea and then you feel like the idea has gotten too big for you to achieve. So you downgrade it. Lover's energy, Fool energy, and Two of Swords. And you have to listen. Whatever the objective is, the thing that you know lights you up from the inside out, it speaks to your inner child. It something that you know. I'm kind of hearing for some of you guys, this is kind of a business venture, a career type move. It could be relationship, but I'm feeling more career energy from this, to be quite honest. And for those of you who know what it is that speaks to you from a soul level, Spirit is saying you're at a crossroads. The funny thing is, you'll be okay either way. This is what I'm channeling. You'll be okay either way, meaning financially. You will be okay. But spiritually, what you're walking away from as far as your happiness and your heart space is the Lover's energy and the Fool energy. It will never feel like work. It will never feel like it's something unattainable. Even if it's something that there's a learning curve to it, it will not feel like it's something that you wouldn't want to take on, because it always feels exciting and brand new, and it makes you feel lighthearted and free, and it's something you could do all day long. Now you have to decide right now, are you going to stay focused on the sun, or are you going to suffice and settle for something else? But you have to be honest at this crossroads about what your options are. It's not the sun over here and the sun over there. It's the sun or survival. If you decide you want the sun, that's it. You need to follow the guidance provided to get you to that sun. With big reward, there is higher risk. Yes, you know this. So it's almost like Spirit is saying, you know this already. So how come every time you get to the point where it gets frustrating, you turn around and go the other direction? Or you modify what it is that you're like. You might not completely change up, but you modify it down out of fear. It's either the sun or survival. Pick one. I'm sorry, I'm clarifying. I'm clarifying the Knight of Cups energy as the outcome. If you're able to break through this fear-based thinking, learn to embody more temperance and listen to your heart space. What is your outcome of this? This is crazy. Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords. Not only will it's like you might not feel like you have low self-worth now. I don't feel that you do. But the level of satisfaction and happiness and fulfillment that you receive by sticking to your sun, there's nothing else that will replace it. And that's the feeling that you're going to have. You see how confident this person is sitting in front of their 9 cups that they've earned on their own maybe with the help of others, but it was their vision. Trying to find something to help me focus this card. It was their vision, their idea, their dream, and they fulfilled it. And now they're like, look at what I've accomplished. Right? High Priestess. Now you've not only mastered what it is that you're trying to master in the earthly realm, you've also mastered some things on the spiritual side. Elevate it. Learn to listen to your own intuition. Learn to speak directly to spirit and tell God what it is that you want. Hear what God's reply is, and manifest your heart's desire in this earthly realm. It's like you finally understand your own spirituality. And Knight of Swords, it frees you up to kind of move a little bit quicker. So now, once you've done this thing, and once you finally get to past that point of feeling fearful and turning around, now you realize, I can do it. Hey, now I can do this other thing and that other thing. Knight of Swords is a very quick moving energy. No more second guessing yourself. So overall, you are capable and you are able. Your breakthrough point comes when you stop kind of sacrificing whatever it is that your son is because you're too impatient or fearful to see it through to the end. So I hope this helps, my dear Capricorns. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, have a great one.